Come on, Ginger. Let's do it again. Come on, let's go hunting. Well, we came in late. It was such a traffic jam that got here too late for the morning dove hunt. This is like the third day. I missed the opening. Completely a slip of mine. I was busy with other things. So I decided, well, let's bring the old girl out. She still likes to hunt. Come on, girl. And she lost her hearing. So what she does, she keeps an eye on me. I just walk, and either she goes in front, behind, and she's accustomed to hunting quail, so she's going bush to bush, sniffing around. She doesn't know we're hunting doves. So you see, she's going that way. I'm gonna go this way. And I can't, there's no point in whistling or screaming or anything because she's completely, well, I don't know if it's completely, but sometimes she listens to some high-pitched noises. So I think I'm gonna get one of the dog whistles that people, humans can't hear it, but dogs can. And see if that works. Because sometimes she goes the other way and I'm calling her and I have to chase her. See, she's following right next to me. So we hunted the late morning. Went to the truck, had something to eat, some drinks. Give her water. There she goes. Sometimes I gotta follow her. So I feel sorry for her. See, she's in here already, sniffing around. Sometimes she flushes out rabbits, jackrabbits. So when she thinks she's lost or she doesn't see me, she stops and she rotates her head all the way. She's looking for me I get my hat and wave her down. Yeah, you hear it, she's right behind me. Whoop, scratching my gun. So I don't know. They're not flying. It's about 91 degrees. They should be flying around, but it's still early. It's only 1:30. I'm gonna wait until 3, but it's boring as hell. A friend of mine is gonna come, and like always, he bails out. Guy's always stirring people up. It's always an excuse. I'm gonna call him Mr. Excuse. And some guy's been here. I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's recent. Because if they dried up from being on the ground for too long, they crack and shatter real easy. So where's the girl at? Come on! She saw me, there she comes. I just gotta move a little bit. And I call her out of habit. I know she doesn't hear me. Come on, let's go. So this time I brought the water with me. This is just an exercise for both of us. I know we're not gonna get diddly over here. It's just that I missed the opening and I usually don't miss it. It's just that I had another small emergency with the other dog. She started screaming and yelling and shaking her head, and I massaged her whole body. I didn't know what happened, and she played rough with the other one because the male plays kind of rough, and she's tiny compared to him. And we had to take her to emergency about 9:30 at night because she couldn't stop. She was very sensitive, and so we took her in, and I looked everywhere. I looked at her ears, around her neck, and maybe she had a sprained shoulder or something. Turns out that she had a bunch of foxtails, and they were already punching the eardrum probably. And my wife brought back the dog with a bag, Ziploc bag with some foxtail needles and all kinds of little things. So then apparently she also did bruise herself, because even though they clean out her ears, she's got sensitive shoulders, so we've been giving her painkillers. You find anything? Let's stay in the shadow for a little bit. And every time she turns her neck to the left, she cries out a little bit. So she's sensitive there. So I've been giving her a massage and put a heat pad. And that's what happened on the opening. Completely slipped my mind because I was trying to take care of her. Didn't get to go. That's the way it is when you have 2 to 3 dogs. Then the male, we've been noticing that once in a while it's to scratch his right ear. And he's scratching and scratching and scratching, and I said, you know what? My guess is that he also would have some foxtails in there, so I took him in yesterday. And sure enough, they took 2 foxtail out of the right ear and 1 out of the left, and they were size. I thought they were small cockroaches. You know the way they have those little needles in the foxtail. It's a weed. People think it's an animal when I say a foxtail. It's a weed, and they took him out and flushed his ears. And boy, he was happy. He was actually, that dog smile? Yeah, he was happy. Then he was rubbing his head against me. He was grateful because it was probably bothering him too. He wasn't screaming because he's a male. Males don't, she's not that sensitive like the little girl. Little girl screams for just about everything. She's like a baby, and I treat her like such. So, let's see, where's Mama now? Let me back up. I heard her panting back in here. Sometimes she disappears on me. Oh, she's in the shade. She's not stupid. She's in the shade right there. Okay, you stay there and I stay here. So, yeah, that's what happened on the weekend. Didn't come to the dove opening. I am going to go for the deer. Well, it all depends on something else that's happened with my mother. I'm gonna have to take her for radiation. They found something, and I don't want to tell her what it is. And we're hoping it's not that bad, that they caught it early. It's in the lung. She's never smoked a cigarette in her whole life, so I don't know. So depending on that, I'm going to take her in about another week. And let's see if the next appointment is not going to be on the opening when I'm supposed to go to my deer hunt. That's the way life is, man. One thing after another. Okay, let's talk about something a little more lively. I want to show you my gun. I've had this gun for, let's see, 10 years or more, 12 years. It's Raptor. It's right there. By Benelli. And it's got that F Frankie or Frankie. I don't know how to. Yeah, there it is. Frankie. It's a beautiful gun. 20 gauge. It has a choke on it. I have it modified right now. It's lightweight. It's strictly for dove. And it's beautiful. I like it. I'm contemplating on selling it because I got 3 shotguns. And pretty soon I'm going to start reducing my inventory. Need to consolidate and get some money for the future. Where's Mama? Man, she's smart. She goes, I'm in the shade and I'm staying. You love hunting, huh, Mama? She loves it. This is the only one that's trained. Oh, she's limping a little bit. She stepped on a needle or something, on a thorn. She wants to go back to the truck already. So, she's hunted quail, pheasant, chukar, and dove. So she doesn't have too many years left. She's 12. Who knows, she will last one more or 2. And the reason she's panting is not because it's hot, it's because we had to do this surgery on her. I don't know exactly. It's those flappers that they open and close on top of the lungs. Where's she at? There, she's looking for me. Yeah, I'm here. You're a smart cookie. She's got very good eyesight. Bad ears, but good eyesight. So she's not hot really. And things, since she breathes with her mouth open most of the time, she drinks a lot of water because her throat gets dry. So, yeah, this is very slow. There's nothing flying by. I'm going to try another area. It's about an hour. Actually, it's an hour and a half away. Maybe I can get the afternoon flight. Come on, girl. I'm here. Apparently she knows that since she doesn't hear me calling, she has to look. And she's always looking around. I gotta check the rear paw. She might have something stuck on her. Look at that. She knows the truck is on the road. We came through here, but she's going back on the road because she knows the truck is on the road. She's not dumb. All right, guys. Well, let me do a flip so you guys can get a gander of my kisser, like they say. And that's one, which is beautiful. Semi-automatic. Frankie by Benelli. We're surrounded by mountains here. I took a drive on top of that one over there, and there's a road that goes from one end to the other. And there are private properties and ranches up there. And there was a small lake, but I think the lake dried up. Hey, wait for me! And usually in the opening there's about a dozen guys up here in this area. I don't think it was that good this year. Don't see a lot of shells on the floor. All right, guys. On the next one.